Hello from NASA's Kennedy Space Center.
So where else would you be doing an intro? Besides that, yo. Pass. We're gonna go see some big rockets, and we're not talking about the ones in Belfast.
No. We're off to NASA today. What's that been?
Sponsored by Red Bull.
As always. What's that been a bit? So we'll get there for lunchtime. That's open to 6, so we'll still have like 6 hours in the place. We've got our Shania Twain hats. We'll show the hats.
Okay, so you're a rocket scientist?
And then mine says,
That don't impress me much.
Can
you tell where the lyrics are from?
I said the Shania Twain song, so
Just gonna go piss off some scientists.
oh,
So
we're getting an Uber. Probably maybe not the best way. I think there is a bus, but I think you have to go to International Drive to get it, which still would have cost us to get an Uber and then the bus on top of it. So
we got an Uber for £56.
yeah.
Which I don't know what that is in dollars. But £56 plus then I'll have to have probably on a 20% tip or something on that. So you're talking really over 60 quid anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but 30 quid each.
Yeah.
If you say it, if you
60 each for the day, I suppose, because by the time we come back.
Like that, you know what I mean? But, so
I think it would have equalled out if we'd got the Uber to International Drive and back, and then the bus there and back.
Yeah. So it's open, I think, like to 6 o'clock tonight. So
yeah,
we're not too bad, you know. Like we're still getting.
I say it was 6 hours, isn't it? Like so. Yeah, just waiting on our Uber.
4 days on, for sure.
Yep. So there's a big launch tomorrow. What's the launch?
Artemis II.
Artemis II.
Well, it was meant to be the Artemis mission that actually went and landed on the moon, but it was then changed to now it's just going to orbit around the moon.
Okay.
And then Artemis III is going to be the one that actually lands on the moon.
But all the tickets were sold out to watch it.
See, like before we had left, there was tickets available,
right.
But it was meant to be. They keep pushing it back and back. This is about the third or fourth
yeah.
time now, because they've been having issues with the fuel and stuff systems on it. Like coolant leaks and things like that there. So.
And they might still change it, so we took the risk and came today.
Yeah, because like if we didn't come today and the lunch is scrubbed tomorrow, like they have between today and the 6th of April, from what I've kind of seen online, that they could be launching. So pretty much it could mean then the rest of our holiday could be like, you know, it could be scrubbing like the days when you can be here.
Yeah.
But like if we knew when we left, when we actually booked the holiday, if we knew that it was going to be this date, I would have obviously booked them tickets, but you didn't know,
so,
you know, so.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There we are. Look at all them rockets.
All them rockets.
Look at all them rockets.
Oh. Got a wee photo of you. These are all real ones, aren't they? That have been to space, yeah. Look at the one that looks like a shark face in the background. So what's this?
It's like rocket action.
Oh, I thought you knew what it was though.
What do a sign about it? Only 2 minutes, I'll read the sign now.
And then come back and as if you know, yeah.
So if you look over there, actually, I think that's one of the last remaining flight-ready Saturn 1B rockets.
Oh right, is it?
Yeah, that is. So, like pretty much it was used in I think the similar setup was used for the Apollo 5, like unmanned crew, and also for the Apollo 7. I'm not sure about Apollo 9, but it could well have been used for that as well. But then you can see at the back, like the amount of like actual like engines, rocket engines and stuff that it has on the back. So I think that's one of the days, all flight ready. Like I think it was used actually, it's meant to be used as like a backup to go rescue Skylab 4 back in the day.
That's amazing, you know all this off by heart.
That's right. I have it all in there, look.
Yeah.
Then it comes to rockets. Rockets for rockets.
That's it.
And without having to read the pamphlet, as you know this one. So this is an F1 engine. It's not for like a Formula 1 car, but it's an F1 engine. So back in the day, Werner von Braun was brought over from Germany because he was Nazi, to be fair. He was working in there like he was pretty much developing missiles and bombs pretty much for Hitler and stuff during the war. But he was brought over by the American government in order for them to help So at the time, pretty much the space race was starting to develop, you know, between the Russians and the Americans or whatever. So von Braun had helped to develop this, which was the F1 rocket. So he was using these on his like missiles over in Germany. Well, not this exactly. This was kind of leading towards this, you know, being built in Germany. But then this was used on the Saturn V rocket, which pretty much launched people to the moon. So this would have been a Saturn. This is a Saturn 1B. So this was the starting line of kind of where, you know, the first Apollo missions kind of like started. But before that, there was the Mercury program as well. So eventually, these were the engines that would have been used to get people to the moon, pretty much. So there would have been like loads of these inside of the Apollo 11 spacecraft.
Yeah.
Then there's people to the moon. You know. But yeah, so pretty much a lot of the stuff that you see here is actually based off of von Braun's designs or like his team. So there is a bit of a like, everybody would kind of got there based on Nazi technology, like, you know what I mean, for like the American space system, you know, the American space program. But it was kind of one of the ones where he said he never was really part of the Nazi party, but it kind of was, you know. You know, whether that was through being forced into it, you know, in order to not get killed or, you know, whatever, like, but eventually he fled Germany alongside all of his team, type thing, and they were dispersed across different parts of America then, where he set up this program and really pretty much propelled America to space. You know, without him, like the Russians probably would have been the first in the moon. Yeah. To be honest. Yeah. You know, so he's done probably a lot more good than he has done bad, but you know, they're working a lot of quite like. Pretty much a lot of his labour force in Germany would have been slaves, pretty much, you know, or would have been prisoners of, you know, the German occupation at the time, like. So it's a bit of a sad history, but it's also, you know, it's interesting how it's then got to be, you know, used for peaceful measures rather than being used for, you know, ICBMs or like bombs that were being sent across the world, like, you know. But yeah, there's some facts on the sheet there if you want to have a look at it as well. We can read a bit more about it. But I think it's obviously going to be. It's interesting that this is actually the engine like that got it, you know,
to the moon,
like, you know. So there would have been. I'm not too sure how many of these would have been on the Saturn V. I'm assuming 5, but I think there's more than that. But we'll double check that. It's pretty interesting. Like, you know, apart from like the explosion, that would have been like the loudest man-made noise ever produced. 5 of these. Like, look at the size of it. It's literally the height of a 2-story building there. Like, you know.
What's it like? You going to the moon?
Look at the queue.
So there's a really long queue. I think it's maybe for the bus tour. It loops the whole way around. But I think we're just going to have to queue up and face it.
Yep. What's your first impressions of NASA?
Well, I've been here before.
I know you have.
But
no, you have.
I don't remember everything. But I think we'll get to really see it when we get inside the buildings and, you know.
Yeah. I was genuinely happy just to see an F1 engine. That's class to me, like, as an engineer. That's unreal to see one of them, like. That's like the pinnacle of getting to space, like, back in the day, like, so it was. And then the Saturn 1B is just in the background there as well. You know, it's really cool. And then obviously all these kind of pre-Apollo rockets and stuff too there, like, you know. Probably more like a Mercury era, I would say, or even before. Yeah, unreal. Really cool spot. Ultra busy today. Has a launch tomorrow. It's a bit chaotic today, but imagine what it'll be like here tomorrow. You wouldn't even be able to get about the place, I'd say. But yeah, quite exciting. I think it's the first time since the 70s. Actually, I'm going to look that up and see when the last time was that somebody was on the moon. I think it was the 70s. Last time man on moon. Yeah, so it was 1972 was the last time that anybody's been to the moon. Which is insane when you think about it, like, isn't it? Obviously this mission isn't landing on the moon, but it is going around the moon, you know. Yeah, the last moonwalk was December 14th, 1972.
So when's the one that's going to the moon going?
Probably not a couple of years, I would say.
Well, we can just plan right
next year, like, you know, Artemis III launch date. Well, they're actually saying it was originally 2028. is what they're targeting at the minute. So the mission was shifted from its previous 2027 goal to 2028 to focus on testing specifically for in-orbit capabilities after a revised plan was announced recently in February 26th, to be fair. It was actually originally in for 2025 and then delayed 2027, now delayed 2028, but that seems to be like most of these types of things, you know.
I have to always give my name as Ashley. Over here, is that recording?
Yeah, I got you there, Ashley.
Can you see it there?
Yeah, I can see it.
Because like Ashley, they're just not going to get that. And the woman at the counter there was like, yesterday we had like 6 Ashleys, one after the other, and I was like, alright, the popular name, isn't it?
I think so.
It's not my name, like, but
That's somebody's name.
it's somebody's.
Very exciting. But like, it would be interesting to see, you know, whether this kind of does push on the whole goal of like having a base on the moon and having, you know,
They're going to do that though, aren't they? They're building it.
plan, like, you know, but whether it actually comes to fruition is a different story or not. But to see like humans on the moon and even further in our lifetime would be amazing, like, again, you know. Why, look, what must have been like to watch that live the first time around? You know, there's still people out there obviously that did, you know. Both our parents were born like before the moon landing, like, you know. Obviously they would have been children, like, but you know, like your granny and granda probably would have watched the moon landing, like, you know. Same. Exciting times in the world. It's good to focus on something nice rather than all the crap that's going on, you know. So here we're heading into the gateway. Spaceport, Kennedy Space Center. Classic. There's a big IMAX screen over there too, for something. Hopefully it's like one of them ones where you look like you're in the ISS and you're flipping over the class. It's mad though, like so many space companies are like so close together around here. The size of it, like Dragon capsule, 101. Light flown. It's Lockheed Martin. That's really cool, like, isn't it? So the stuff that's on these, the tiles, right?
Yeah.
You could pretty much put that to 2000 like degrees Celsius,
Yeah.
and within a second you can touch it.
They could lock it.
Like it stays that warm, but it doesn't conduct the heat out from it. So like you could literally touch it when it's scalding hot. Same as the stuff that was on the space shuttle, pretty much. It's a SpaceX spacesuit.
It's a.
Flight film.
I think it says the inspiration for it.
Inspiration 4 SpaceX suit. That's the name of the spacesuit though. But that's actually a flight film one. It looks like a dry suit,
Yeah.
doesn't it? The way it's like even like the gap in the center, hole in the center. I suppose it is a dry suit. It just keeps you dry from space. The Boeing spacesuit isn't just as good now as the
I like it.
SpaceX one. It's not as like fitted looking, you know.
Yeah.
But it is
I
a nice,
like
yeah, nice little bit. You can see like the extendable solar panel array coming off the back of the shuttle there.
So we're going to head into the world's largest NASA shop. This is where Warren will probably spend most of his holiday money.
I mean, holiday money, just all my money.
He hasn't bought anything in like Disney or Universal, but he's been saving it to get some NASA tops and jumpers.
I mean, it really should be ESA, you know, European Space Agency. Like, when you're out, you're out, you know.
Is that a good idea or a bad idea? That's a bad idea. Let's go. What happened?
There you go, you can get a NASA lounge pack.
Where?
Oh,
Oh, at the back. Oh, look at the sparkly one. So there's like an astronaut one.
That's really nice.
These
Very
yeah,
cute with the wee.
the sparkly one's pretty cool. and then like a printed one. And then purses as well. The purse is quite cool, that one's quite cool.
Yeah.
What price are they? I don't know.
$45.
They're probably near 100, like 70 or 80
Oh, yeah.
maybe. And so for this, for a plain top, $39.99 just for that embroidered on it. Some flasks, a wee bit sparkly. This is $55. The hat's $35. It's quite dear. Some of the stuff's still Disney prices. That one's pretty cool. It's very retro. $35 for this one. This one's pretty cool. It's $70. Meteorite necklace, $25. You can't really see it very well there because the thing's covering it, but for the wee... You'd only need the small one, wouldn't you, for to put it in their ring or something?
Probably, like, yeah. But you kind of want a flat one. But
There's a Mars meteorite one.
meteorite, nice.
$80 for that wee teeny tiny bit. That's
You get a bit
$100.
of moon rock actually as well, like, you know.
That'd be pretty cool to say if the moon.
Bit
Like,
of moon just landing in the apartment there, mate.
Yeah.
On yourself.
turn it around one. But it's quite nice looking.
It's nice, yeah.
Do you want to try it on?
It's around $25 something.
Is it? It's nicer though.
More subtle, just.
Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah. And then the bags to match and things. Or you should get that top. Rocket Santas.
Santa. Shh, don't tell the people.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Put it on. I'll go get a picture of you.
The bags are nice too, like. Yeah. The orange is nice, isn't it?
Just like our dive bag.
It really is like our dive bag, actually, yeah.
Yeah. They're kind of, they don't have a lot of cushion. They're like an everyday.
Probably be a very warm jacket for here, like, but back home would be nice. Actually, those are really cool, actually. Yeah, that's a small, is it? Yeah.
That's medium.
Oh, maybe the small, but like, the medium's not bad. Like, oh, bring it down a bit. Yeah, nice.
I prefer those.
Funky, yeah.
Yeah, they have some like
Yeah, yeah. Fun facts with Warren, right? America spent an absolute fortune developing a pen that could be used to write in space. The Russians just used a pencil. Tell me.
But the particles of it not float about though.
It was still it's better than spend millions
Yeah,
developing a pen
yeah,
to write in space. Like,
yeah.
you know. So that's why they have to like sell them now to try to make the money back.
There's a cat version of it. That's exactly what I made one.
I couldn't really find anything that was like embroidered. There's only a few, but
Yeah.
in terms of my size, so I went with this one, which is like somewhat, it pretty much is embroidered all the way across.
Like colour blocking
Yeah,
on
it's
it. It's
colourful,
quite
yeah.
nice. And then we're gonna get the Rocket Santa's hat, and then I'm gonna get
I
this
should get the
one.
printed one. But
Mine's printed, but I thought this looked like them sort of road trippy type jumpers or something.
yeah, it's
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's
the
nice. I got this one as well.
yeah. And then you're getting a wee pin.
I got a couple of, I'm gonna get my brother one. And I got myself one.
Nice.
Look at this silly goose playing his guitar in space. Wouldn't work. Nowhere. She's finally caved in. Getting the press penny from NASA. I quite like the M one, but that's just me personally. Like, but this one
I think
is
that
quite
looks
nice.
like that.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit more defined, you know. Well, that's you, pretty much at it. Nice. It says wait 3 seconds. Oh, don't like your dollar bill, big lad. I think I had this issue of one of the ones we tried to use before. Oh, Wait 3 seconds. That seems like 3 seconds to me. Yeah. Is it getting harder yet? Nice.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
You see it?
Well, bring it up there. Focus. Yeah, that's nice.
Nice, yeah. The queue just keeps going. Apparently it's 2 hours long to get the bus tour because you can see the Artemis from
Artemis II launch
pad. But I suppose today will be the last day to get to see it because I think the bus tours might be out off tomorrow.
Honestly, it probably will be.
Yeah, if they're doing a launch. So we'll explore a wee bit more and then we'll get a bit of lunch and then start to queue up, I think.
Yeah.
Get a wee pizza and a burger between us then. Is there like souvenir cups or anything?
Add anything to it? Some onions? Yeah?
Yeah.
Normal cheese?
Yeah.
Extra patty?
No.
Fries? Souvenir cup tenner?
So this is our veggie burger and then should be pizza in this. We slice the pizza.
The scale of this is just like incomprehensible. This is the Atlantis space shuttle. We're obviously missing the shuttle,
Actual shuttle.
but insane. It just looks like a prop in a studio or a set, you know?
It's like it's too big to be usable.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
do you know what I mean? Like when you're looking at it, your brain just like can't comprehend this thing like goes to space.
So I'm going into this. Warren's going to start queuing up, and then we're going to switch just so and sort of cover as much as we can, but still queue for the bus tour. But I think we're saving the Artemis bit to do together when we come back.
Really excited for Artemis II. We all know when Artemis II is launching. Tomorrow. Yes, how exciting. Yeah, that's actually why we have all these Artemis experts here to talk to. We've been talking to the public for the past few days, telling you all about Artemis II, the Artemis program as a whole. And then we also have people talking specifically about the work that they do on the mission and how all these different pieces need to come together to make it happen. So today, right now, we have a really exciting speaker for you. We have Dr. Stephen Platts, who is he's the chief scientist for NASA's Human Research Program. We're going to learn a little bit about what the Human Research
There's a
Program
Mars
is,
rover.
what they do, what it does specifically, and at the end we'll have the opportunity to ask him some questions. So with that, I'm going to bring
That's pretty
this
cool.
up on stage and we can get
Oh
started.
wow, look at this thing.
Everyone excited for the Artemis launch? What?
Space exploration vehicles.
So we'll talk a little bit about Artemis, why.
One of the new generations of rovers NASA is currently testing. So you might see these on in space.
Inspiring new generations. This is incredibly important. Scientific innovation skyrocketed after the launch. And we're
Curiosity rover.
something we study. We're worried about carcinogenesis. We're worried about the cardiovascular system. And we're worried about
It's an incredible piece. I get this.
cause inflammation in the brain. There's some earth-based evidence about that, but we're looking into outer space.
I'm guessing these are from the rovers, yeah. Spirit and Opportunity rovers. These are the photos that they've took.
Human physiology, how there's no gravity.
Wow.
So they're just floating around and they get stuck in the ventilation systems and everything. And they have to clean them up all the time.
It's class.
They're really, really busy.
It's the Insight Mars lander.
So we start talking about these hazardous space radiation.
So much bigger than what you expect.
Everyone thinks about space shuttle.
Insight Mars lander. Insight took its final selfie on April 24th, 2022.
We have a study called Standard Energy. It's not simple, but it's actually kind of cool. One of the things that's
It says the team put the robotic arm in its retirement pose.
climb a ladder and lift things, and this is going to tell us if the astronauts from this mission.
I'm taking advantage of everybody's watching that show,
One is
so everything's quite quiet here.
we need to know what they can. And if it's difficult, we need to know how to make it easier for them to do that. And when they
This is another rover. It's like all solar panels on top of it,
when they land here,
and then loads of wee cameras.
waiting for them, and we bring them out and we put them in chairs. We make them
And look at the wheels.
all of that. On the moon now,
chips. And this tissue chip acts like your bone marrow. So we're going to fly that side by side with the astronauts. Then when they come home, we can look at that tissue chip and say, how well does it represent the changes we saw in the astronaut? And if it replicates it very well, think about that for the future. We could fly a brain chip. We could fly a heart chip. We could fly another immune chip. And then we'll know what's going to happen to an astronaut before they even fly. So we can design what we call precision health or precision medicine and treat those astronauts better than we ever have before. All right, so this is just going to show you a little bit about what the orbit is going to look like. And you can't ask me questions about orbit because I almost didn't pass physics. So I can tell you we're going to do a couple orbits around the Earth to gain speed. Then we're going to head for the moon. Head for the moon? No, come on, head for the moon. I guess this is our second one. But then what we're going to do when we get to the moon, we're going to go around the moon and come home. Why are we doing that? So remember, this is a test flight. We need to test everything out. But one of the main things they're going to do is imagery of the moon. We have any Pink Floyd fans in the audience? Yeah? What are we going to be looking at? The dark side of the moon. That's right. We've never seen it before. We don't know what it looks like. We're looking for landing spots. So we're looking for flat areas, but they have to be close to a crater, because a crater is where the water is going to be, and we want the water.
So this is the Mars rover. Maybe go over and have a look at it in a minute. See if you can see that. This is a better shot of. It's like a tank. It's massive. There's a better shot of it now. Look at the tires. Seeing big gaps in them. There's big solar panels in the back of it too. It's 10 foot 5 inches, 13 foot wide, and almost 24 foot in length.
And the cues keep coming and they don't stop coming. Come to the ground and you hit the ground running and for hours.
It is like a Disney cue, it just takes round and round.
Just keeps, you think you got the end of it, and then there's a little hidden 5 snakes of cue.
Show them.
It's massive, the queue down here. This is as long as the queue was outside. But it is moving, which is good.
Yeah. So 2 hours in the queue, we finally got on the bus. And it said 200 minutes, so it was a bit
Shorter
less
than
expected, but they did say 2 hours this morning.
Yeah.
Please remain seated while the bus is in motion. I've never really driven this bus before, so we'll give it a shot. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and we're off like There are the turtles. Your redstone right there to the right.
So small compared to like.
I'm Emily Calandrelli, and today you'll
To the pad to move the rocket from the Vehicle Assembly Building, or the VAB as we call it, to the launch pad. A certified operator carefully maneuvers the crawler underneath the mobile launcher where the SLS is stacked. We then...
To the right over there is the mobile launch platform that was used for all the Saturn V rockets, all 135 shuttles. They don't use it any longer, but it gives you an idea how the crawler would go up underneath that platform.
We're in the lunchroom. This is a real thing.
As it was.
Safety and viewing pleasure of all our guests, we ask that you refrain from flash photography for the duration of our presentation. If you
What's
must
it
leave
feel like to
during
be
the
here?
presentation, please
Yeah.
exit through the doors on your right. Thank you.
We have the power transfer. We're now on the flight batteries within the launch vehicle.
That was class, mate.
Where do you see this?
That's honestly unreal. Like, holy shit. The size of it. So there's five of them F1 engines in it as well. Holy smokes. Oh, it's wild. The size of it.
Do you want a photo with it?
Your brain cannot compute
You know what
the
it's
size of
like?
this.
You know in the new Star Wars where Rey is living inside, like, I don't know, is it the Death Star? I don't know what she's living in. She lives
Yeah.
in it and it looks like them. You know,
Yeah.
she goes into one
Yeah.
of the big
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
entrances.
yeah. Insane, that. Absolutely insane. It's one of the capsules. Here's one of the command service module capsules.
The patches are really cool along the side too, aren't they? Like, I don't understand how you set that up right, you know?
Big machinery in it. Without even like warping it. It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Much room to swing about in there, like, is there?
So what's this bit?
It's probably it. It's either the service or the command module. I think it's the service module, sorry. Service module. Cool, like.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's the space pen you were talking about earlier.
Space pen, which...
Cost them how much to make?
I think it was like a stupid figure for back in
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
like so many years, a lot of like effort to design this thing, and then the Russians just used the pencil. Standard. There's a bit. First developed pressurizing cartridge in 1966. Used on Apollo 7 in 1968. There, it's been used for a long while. Like, it's been used for 50 years. Like.
That's a really cool shot of you. Yeah.
Look at that. We're a big rocket. It's just mad that you can't even get the whole thing in one shot. Or even like, if you were to take 2 pictures or 3 pictures, there's still like room. Do you know what I mean? So like all that it's just, that's just to get it out of the atmosphere. Just this first bit. It's wild, like. So, from my knowledge, this whole section, I'll move it up a bit. Oh, okay, so from my knowledge, this whole section is pretty much just to get it off the ground, right? Then the next section is literally just to make it do a burn around Earth. And then the very front section is the only section that actually like would go to the moon, you know, or it would go wherever like. Yeah. So here's one of the lunar buggies. Or at least a test one of it, I'm sure. Used for training. Jim Carmen.
It's so boring.
I mean, they get used. These get probably used a lot more than the actual.
Do you think this one's kind of water in the?
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably. Like, yeah, probably. That's the pressure capsule of it.
Looks like it's Mars.
Mars, something like that. It's like the pressure capsule. But that's what I mean. That does its burn. But then this bit is the section that they'll actually like go to the moon in. You know what I mean? And come back in. Insane.
I think there's a bit we can touch the moon. There's like a little bit, you know.
Nice. Look at this over here, actually. I know what it is. The LM cockpit interior. Yeah. Isn't that mental, mate, to be standing there with two pilots in full spacesuits coming down like?
There's literally no room for
Same,
people
man.
without space, like there's 6 on.
Yeah.
And all sides of the windows that they
Yeah.
look out of.
Yeah. Class. Ashlyn's gonna go to the moon today. Closest you can do. There it is. One small step. One giant leap. Oh. You leaving footprints on the moon? Here it is. Go ahead, Ashlyn. Piece of the moon. Oh. You've touched the moon. We can touch the moon together.
Why romantic?
There you go. It's awesome. It's probably the smoothest moon sample ever to everybody touching. I like that. So that's the actual, like, that's where the capsule would be. Like that cheek goes to the moon off it. Or comes back to Earth, sorry. Nice. It's a bit they'll get the splashdown, you know.
Yeah.
And this is where it all happened, right here in this sand pit. This is where they recorded it. So some say. Or like the Stig. Some say. This is where the moon landing happened. Okay, yeah.
The NASA toilets are equally as bad as Disney.
They are.
The gap.
There you
Took
are.
a video of it to
Nice.
insert here.
So do you want to tell everybody about your special connection to this place 10 years ago? Last time you were here?
Oh, having a going low.
Are we low last time you were here?
Just sometimes you just have a memorable, you know, hypo, you know.
A memorable hypo.
It's yeah.
That's nice.
Just you know, I remember this place. Sitting.
I remember seeing a picture of you just looking rough here, like, you know.
Do you want to go outside? to
Yeah.
the-
Artemis II launch pad viewing area. So there it is, like a dot in the horizon. But this is actually probably like let's see if it's the closest distance you could beat it, you know. I'll see if I can zoom in and get some shots. This is the day before the Artemis II launch day. So today is March 31st.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so if you can just see it, just the wee dot in the centre. That is the Artemis II. It's pretty insane.
Do you want a photo with it? be very
So we're on a bit of a time crunch. Try to get a bit
just
around
under
here.
an hour to finish everything.
Everything like so. It just standing in that queue for 2 hours a day was just a real pullback compared to what it's probably usually be like here, you know. But that was class. Just getting to see the launch pad for Artemis II,
it's
39B.
not everybody gets to see in real life. So.
Yeah, it's class, mate.
Yeah.
Class. Plus seeing the Saturn V above us. Who has to walk underneath the Saturn V every day?
The people that work
Not
here.
this guy. Well, the people that work here. Not us. But yeah, going down the round here and see what else we can see. And here they are, about to step out along the gangway. There we look at the spacesuits from the very start, and here's pretty cool. It's like an Iron Man suit more than anything like, isn't it? This was from 1963, this one, and then 1967, and then 1969. This is 1964. Class. Selling Shepherds from 1971. It's class, isn't it? Just looks like somebody's painted their patina on that, doesn't it?
It's so Star Wars-y. isn't it?
Yeah. That's class, mate.
You can see the seats.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do our last wee bit in this building.
See the Atlantis.
See the Atlantis, shuttle. I'm quite excited for Warren to see it. I think this is the highlight. Yeah.
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 I mean, it is class to see, like, back even in the 2000s, there was stuff that was, like, reusable, you know, before SpaceX was even, like, launching their reusable rockets, like, you know. The size of that, like,
I know. So we didn't get to do, there was a pre-show.
Okay.
That
No time for it now.
it reveals that as you walk out. Sort of like the Harry Potter, you know, when the doors.
Let's see. So this is the one as well, it has like the tiles I was saying that when
Yeah. You'll see how
in,
bumpy it is when you're up close.
like the heat tiles which you can touch like
Yeah.
seconds afterwards or so, you know, great like dispersion heat. And here it is, the Space Shuttle Atlantis. And the Canada arm on the side. Here's Ashland. Taking our wee photo shots, you know yourself.
Get in there, Warren. Nice. It's class the way it's open, isn't it? Yeah.
Arm and stuff attached as well.
Yeah.
Grabbing satellites, and then I think this one used to. One of the space shuttles was used for like recalibrating and working on the Hubble telescope and stuff as well. While it was in the operation. Of the Hubble space telescope as well. It's incredible. The size of it. So what did you think of that? Ashley, didn't it look great?
Isn't this like really impressive?
It's class, mate.
I think this is the highlight of the whole film.
Yeah. The lighting's very dark in the room, but it really makes it stand out nice, you know.
You can see,
But-
really see the texture and the
Yeah.
size.
There's mad this thing. It was like we just grabbed that, like the Hubble telescope to like work on it. Do you know what I mean? It's insane.
I always thought a spaceship was smooth. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen that.
But like in space, there's no resistance. It could be any shape. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's pressing against air. 3D printing technology, that's what we use. So, parts of it, but this is the one that's on the Artemis II. It's the RS-25 engines. Like, the size of it at the back, it's bigger than a person. Here I am. It echoes so much when you stand in it, and you like talk and you'll hear the echo bounce back at you. Stand in behind it.
That the scale doesn't
Scale doesn't do it right, like Like the scale at the bottom of it, like it's just little scorch marks. Yeah. The textures all over it. It's so cool. Here we are on Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know.
That's a very good representation of what it's like actually. That's class, man. Really cool. Oh, retro. Yeah, we just need to buy one of these. I think. On it. Make one. Yeah, actually there's. More items secured. It's the only time you'll ever hear me say that. Alright, let's get out of here. Door's closed. Time to go home. Try to find Nubber.
I can get my Dippin' Dots.
Your Dippin' Dots. It's a hard life. Couldn't do it all the day. We made it out anyway. That's the main thing. Nice. Good day. I think we're going to end the vlog here today because we're going to go home, get some pizza, go to bed.
Yeah, I think we would have got more done, only we had to queue for 2 hours today, but that was just the nature of it because everybody wanted to see
The Artemis II.
Artemis II on the launch pad, and like you were so far away from it, like really,
Yeah.
but it was nice, it was cool to see it. We had to sort of whiz around the last section there, but it means when we come back we can really properly explore it, you know.
Yeah.
But how have you found it? You've always wanted to come here?
It's my best day so far.
Yeah.
Love it.
Really like
It's like a
surreal
childhood
for
dream.
you.
Yeah, it's
being-
surreal. Like you see all these things, especially when you see them. Like you see stuff like this in films and TV shows for years, but like you can never appreciate the size of it
Yeah,
until
the
you like
scale is better in person.
see it in person.
Yeah.
It's just insane. Like there's literally no words for it. You know?
I'm glad you had a good day at work.
Yeah. As Elton John says, all the science I don't understand. It's just my job, 5 days a week. Rocket man. Signing out. Au revoir.